Right, that is okay. If you have not written down already, you can take a screenshot, right? If you have not written down already, take a screenshot, take a photo, and then you can write it. Okay, let's move to the next question. What is backup? It's very important. What is backup? Backup means if you want if your data are very important, right? If you if your data are very important, you can keep a copy of that as a backup. And so they're asking, what are the advantages of keeping backup copies? What is a backup and what are the advantages of keeping a backup? Okay, backup is basically, as I said, so let's say, so some scenarios you can't avoid. Okay, so maybe you can use antivirus to stop viruses. You can use a firewall or anti-spyware, or you can avoid clicking suspicious links, and you can only use genuine software. So you can use all the, so keep good settings, so updated antivirus, so you can update software, you can do everything. But so what happen if in case of a physical damage, like power failure? Power failure. Due to power failure, your hard disk is burnt. Due to some like maybe you got extra power, and due to that, your hard disk is burnt. And maybe due to thundering. Then what you are going to do, right? If it happens, so if it like create a problem, maybe thunderstorm or like earth slip or flood, so there can be damages to your data. So in that case, you really need backups, right? Okay, then you say backups are copies that used in the case of original copies deleted or misplaced, yes, or damaged, or original data damaged by natural or man-made or any disaster. If we have sensitive data, we must keep copies, yes, that is also okay. Both are correct. Yes, okay, you can write down that why backups are important. Just move into create someone note. Wait. Okay, so under backups, please write down this, right? Right, backup is a copy of an original document. It's a copy of an original document. A software, it can be a document or software or information or data or even some instructions. Right, you can write down this. People who are using critical information such as financial data, government data, organizational data, photographs, videos, important software, they need to keep copies of them in these backup devices, right? That is why backups are important. You can just write down this. Here you can add the other points. So people who are using critical information and sensitive data. So both you can add critical information and sensitive data. So you need backups on that. Okay, so there are some other points coming through the chat. Let's discuss that as well. Yes, you have to write all of that. Right? You have to write all of that. And also the access point note also, please write down. I'll explain that, right? Write the both, I'll explain both. Yes, write in book. So better write in book, because this is like a very important topic. You can write in book. So through that you can answer the workbook question. Since you have done workbook, that's why I was thinking of giving this as a note. Since you have already discussed this in work, some of you, not all. සමහර කතා කරලා තියෙනවනේ. ඒ හින්දා තමයි මම බැලුවේ මෙහෙම දෙන්නම් කියලා. එතකොට is more advantages of backups. හරි. මේක ලියන ගමන්ම අහගන්නකො මොනවද තව advantages? backup. copy එකක් ගහලා තියාගන්න එක වටිනවා. financial data. bank වලට එම සෑහෙන වටිනවා. මොකද හදිස්සියවත් bank එකකට කියන්න බෑ. ඔයා සල්ලි දාපු එක වැටිලා නැහැ. මේ නැත්නම් ඔයා සල්ලි ගත්ත එක රෙකෝඩ් වෙලා නැහැ. එහෙම කියන්න බෑනේ. Right? So banks need to take regular backups. Maybe every minute, every second they need a backup. Right? So advantage, in case of data loss, they can use the backup. In case of virus infection, they can use backups. In case of virus infection, it's useful. In case of data corruption, it's useful. In case of natural disaster, it's useful. In case of hacking, it is useful. Hacking or man-made issue, or maybe a terrorist attack, it's useful. Right? So those are the advantages. Then it saves important files. Yes. Protects against primary data loss of corruptions. Help in hard drive failure. Yes, correct. All advantages. If hard drive fails, if primary data loss or corruption, or in case of deletion. Right, if you want, you can add that point, importance. In case of hacking, in case of virus, accidental deletion, accidental deletion, and data corruption. Hard disk failure, natural disaster, and man-made disaster. Right, okay, you can write down all these things. Okay, how to add the backups? How to restore the backups? There are software, right? But there are software programs. There are software programs which can back up and restore. Software programs, you know, manually you can just take a copy of files for photos. Think about a wedding. For an example, a wedding photographer takes photos of a wedding. So when he's going back, so this was happened to one of my friends. So that photographer had an accident. It was a critical accident where no one knew what has happened to the camera, what has happened to the cards, memory cards, what has happened to the photographer even, because he was in ICU for few months. And then my friend, she was telling that now we cannot ask for the photos, don't know what has happened, so it's not good to ask likewise. Anyway, luckily he recovered, and nothing has happened to the memory card. Camera got some damages, but nothing has happened to the memory card, so luckily it was recoverable. So a function like wedding, you can't do it again to take photographs, right? It is one-time function. So backups are very important. Now cameras are having features. In the cameras වලට feature එකක් තියෙනවා. card දෙකක් දාන්න, memory card දෙකක්. normal card එකයි backup card එක. එතකොට normal card එකේ photos වදිනකොට backup card එකකත් photos වදිනවා. copy එකක් වදිනවා. ඒ වගේම cameras වල features තියෙනවා දැන්. Wi-Fi හරහා backup එකක්, ඒ කියන්නේ photos ගන්නකොටම ඒ photo එකේ copy එකක් computer එකකට හෝ එහෙම නැත්නම් network drive එකකට transfer වෙයි. Then after taking photos, all the photos will be saved in a network drive or computer. එතකොට ආයේ ගන්න ඕන නම ගන්න පුළුවන්. phones වල තියෙන්නේ iCloud වල තියෙනවා backup එකක්, Samsung Dropbox. Yes. Those backups are there. Mobile phone එකකත් ඔයාලට data නැති වුණොත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. phone එක නැති වුණොත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ Google account එකෙන් log වෙලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. That feature is there. Okay, finished writing. Still doing. I think it's still doing, right? Okay, so one thing I would like to show, මේක ලියන ගමම බලා ගන්න මම චූටි example එකක් පෙන්නන්න. Here, so this is one example. Can you see my screen? Still doing, right? Okay, it's okay. Can you see my screen? Yes, okay. So there's a software with Samsung also, in Google also this is there. This is called Find My Phone. So if you are using a Samsung mobile, just go to this link. You can just sign into the account and find where your mobile phone is. You can sign into the account and find where your mobile phone is. I don't know, I can't remember this, but let's sign in with Google. Okay, I'm going to sign in with Google. Okay, it's loading and asking me to confirm this. Okay, yes, I want to sign in and I'm going to select the same character letter. So this is called the two-factor authentication. So I have to confirm using my phone. Even though I type password correctly, my phone cannot confirm. I have to at least confirm using two devices. That is two-factor authentication. Phone cannot okay කිව්වම පස්සේ තමයි log වෙන්නේ. මම ඔන්න phone එකෙන් okay කිව්වා. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි log වෙන්නේ. And allow. And you can see when you log into this, you can see the location of your phone. It's showing location of your phone. Okay, here. අපි දැන් මේකේ phone එක තියෙන location එක පෙන්නනවා. මම පාවිච්චි කරන devices, පාවිච්චි කරපු devices, ඒවා තියෙන location. ඒවා බලන්න log වෙලා හිටියනම්. ඒ වගේම මට මේ phone එක lock කරන්න පුළුවන්. මගේ ළඟ phone එක දැන් නැත්තම් මට මේක lock කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම ඔයාලට මට ඇහි දැන් මේකට ring කරන්නත් පුළුවන් phone එකට. වෙන කොහේ හරි phone එක තියෙනවනම් phone එකට ring එකක් යවන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? So you can ring the phone, you can lock the phone, you can erase data. වෙන කාගේ හරි ළඟ phone එක තියෙනවා කියලා හිතනවා erase කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? ඒ වගේම backup කරන්න. All these things are possible. And here also in Google also it is there, right? Android, Apple also it is there. Find my phone. This is if you are using an Android device. In Google, you can just log in. Here you can see. This is in google.com. Fine. If you log in into the Google account, you can use this. When I make a පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Yes, you can see the location. Location එක පෙන්නනවා මේ. So if you click on this, you can see the remaining battery, location, everything using. So here, so yeah, this device, and you can erase the device if you want. Erase the data of the device. Here, the device is with me now, right? But if I click this, here play sound. You can see it's playing the sound. The only thing is I cannot even, so if I'm stopping here, right? So otherwise, like normally cannot stop the ringing even, right? You can ring the phone and see, and you can see the location of the device, right? Location is turned off, so you cannot see the location now. But if location is turned on in your device, if location is turned on, it's advisable to turn on the location, right? Location is on color people. It's loaded, and you can locate the device. You can see the location of the phone. Right. So it's in I'm here today, I'm in Kalagedi here. So showing me the location of this. That's it. Exact location. You can see the IME register, last seen date. IME is the serial number, like the, so can see everything, right? Showing it's in this region. There's another one, and yes, you can still see the region, exact region of that. Right. Okay, this is the facility, right? This has backup facility. This has erasing facility. Okay, so let's go and see this. All try oil equally, and just finish this quickly. Please finish this quickly. Currently, I'm in Western Province. Struck actually. The hero in Western Province again. I just want to go my hometown Kandy, but I cannot go there. So now I'm in Tampaha region due to this COVID issue. Cannot cross the district to go back to Kandy. Actually, I'm traveling in these two provinces, Western and Central Province, regularly. I used to travel because my hometown is Kandy, and I'm temporarily reside in Western, not temporarily actually. For a long time I'm in Western Province. But now actually I'm a little bit difficult. I have difficulty to travel there due to this issue. Right.
Sir, can you hear?
Yes, possible.
Sir, now when a phone is broken for some reason, and the files are saved in the Google Drive.
Okay.
Is it recoverable?
Yes, possible.
So then can't we save photos in the Google Drive in phones?
For that, don't we have Google Photos, sir?
Yeah, Google Photos is also.
Yeah, there is Google Photos too. So then from all the Google apps, it's recoverable, right, sir?
Yeah, so because those are cloud apps. Cloud apps are there in the network. So then you can just connect to the network and download that when you need. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That's the reason, because the Google is not there in your phone. No? Google is there in their server. There is a cloud, and there is a server, a service provider. It's like you save your documents in my computer. So let's say I'm the server, and then you format your document or you delete everything, and you have, so maybe your phone is broken, your laptop is broken, but still you have the document sent to me. I can send that back to you. It's similar to that. Understood? හරි හරියට මට ඒවල තිබ්බ වගේ තමයි Google ට ඒවල තිබ්බම ඔයාට ඕන වෙලාවට Google එකකින් ඉල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන්.
Can't we put a SIM on our laptops?
Sorry?
SIM.
Can't we put a SIM on our laptop?
SIM card.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can put using a dongle, right? Dongle, or there's something called Wingle. Wingle is a dongle.
That is like a...
Wingle is having Wi-Fi facility as well. Other than the data facility, it has Wi-Fi facility. So then you can put a SIM. right? Okay, directly you don't have any interface.
So we can get calls from it
Yeah, you can get calls. There are apps to get calls.
or create our
Yeah, you can. Yes, you will have own number and you can take
Sir.
calls. Even send SMS. Those are possible. Yes.
So then can the computer be used same like a phone when equal to a phone when a SIM card
Yeah,
is
when SIM
inserted?
card is connected, it's working according to the according to mobile phone protocols. So working according as a mobile phone. So that's possible. Okay, so let's move to the access control part quickly. Okay, right. Okay, different people. So yes.
Sir, in my dongle there is a SIM. Then do it have Wi-Fi facility?
Not every SIM has Wi-Fi facility. There is something called Wingle. Wingle that has the Wi-Fi facility. Wingle is a special dongle, right? Wingle. Wingle. Wingle is
Can
a.
you show Wingle and a dongle?
This is Wingle. A dialog there. Here it's like 5,000. Cost is 5,000. This is Wingle. It's a dongle with Wi-Fi. Dongle is something without Wi-Fi. It's dongle. If it is without Wi-Fi, it's dongle. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So here
Then,
from
sir,
dialog also you can purchase.
The physical similarities in dongle and Wingle are same, right?
Same. It's look like this. Same.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So then access control. Let's go to the last topic, access control. Different people are given different kind of permission to different resources. Right. That is access control. Okay. Here also I have control the access. Have you seen? So if I untick this, unmute themselves. Now, if you turn on the mic and start talking, you can't talk. You can't turn on the mic. Try to turn on the mic and talk. Try to turn on the mic and talk. No, it's not possible. So that is access control. Different parties are having different permission on different resources. Now you don't have permission on your mic to participate this conference because that is access controlled. If I if I give you the same permission, now you can talk. If I give the permission, now you can talk. Right? Now you can unmute and talk. So that is what access control is. Okay. And so here I have given very good example. So this is related to now current situation. You can see doctors and nurses, medical staff, they are working in COVID-19 risk zone. Maybe your parents are also working there. I don't know. Right? Now it's possible, right? Now I have given the permission to the mic, so you can talk now because I have set the access control. Okay, so let's go back to the example. So let's say there are medical staff working in COVID-19. Maybe your parents are working there sometimes. So they can't move with the normal crowd. They are not allowed to move with the public, right? That is because of the risk. So if they are serving in a quarantine place, if they are serving in like quarantine locations, so then they are not allowed to move with the public, move to the public. So maybe after some special tests, maybe PCR or some tests only, they are allowed to go to the public. And so do the other things also same. So these normal people, so like you and me, we cannot just go and see what is there in the ICU. Without any reason, we cannot go and see what is there in ICU. We are not allowed to go to the hospital.
Yes.
And these
Yes,
special surgeons and all, they are not allowed to come outside. Right? When they are in a surgery, they are not allowed to come outside. So both parties will get that. So that is something similar to access control. That means you can do certain things in your computer, but not everything.
So access control means something like we cannot unmute while the sir controls the meeting.
Yes, that is access control. And if I So if I give something like this, here in the security, you can set in there. So if I allow, so sometimes you said that you are not allowed to share screen. That is access
Yeah.
control. That is access control.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. That's access control.
That is access control. And maybe I can force you to hide the profile pictures. Right?
How is that? Is it
So
possible?
that access control is also there.
So
right?
the profile pictures are gone.
Yes, that access control is also there. I can lock the media.
But
That
sir,
means,
can you take it again?
yeah, sure. Okay, so those are called access controls. Access controls are very important because so then we can like give different permissions. Sometimes like if it is in a conference. So I was recently joined a conference, public conference. So that is a UN model conference, actually United Nations model conference. So they are normally, when these administrators are, these moderators are talking, others are not allowed to talk. Right? They keep that access control. So you can also join if you're interested, let me know, then I can help you find in that model conference and join that. So that is very good thing to find international friends and move with them. This is a very good opportunity.
Sir, that means we can international friends.
Yeah, international friends. It is International Model Union, International Model United Nations Conference. It's 2 days conference. But you have to participate via Zoom, right? You can participate via Zoom.
Via Zoom.
Yeah. Okay. So
sir,
then,
now,
so the last thing that I said, right? So the last thing I said here. So let me explain that as well. Then I'll make a Q&A. So have least privileges here. Least privilege accounts. Why? The reason that is, so when you are using a least privilege account to access internet, ඔගොල්ලෝ internet access කරනකොට අඩු privilege තියෙන account එකකින් access කරොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? virus එකක් ආවොත් එයාට හම්බෙන්නේ ඒ අඩු privileges. හරි. අපි හිතමු මෙහෙම.
That means
let's think like this. Okay, you are in your house. Let's say you are having a separate room. ඔයාට වෙනම room එකක් තියෙනවා ආගේ ගෙදර කියලා අපි හිතමු.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so then in that room, so maybe let's say, okay, don't අපි ඔයාව ගන්න නැතුව ආගේ ගෙදරින් ඇති කරන pet කෙනෙක් ගමුකෝ. බල්ලෙක් හරි පූසෙක් හරි. හරි. අපි ගමුකෝ let's say pet dog. එයාට වෙනම room එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා අපි ගමු. ඒ pet වෙනම room එකක් තියෙනවා. එළියේ. Then let's say a robber come. එයාට පුළුවන් දර බල්ලගේ room එකට මොනවා හරි ඇතුළට යන්න පුළුවන්ද? Normally can, right? Normally, because it is not high privilege. If a robber කෙනෙක් ආවොත් එයාට හම්බෙන්නේ අර එළියේ ඉන්න ඔයාගේ පෙට්ට තියෙන privilege ම තමයි. Right? It cannot
sir,
enter.
What means privilege?
Privilege means what it can do. Basically, the pet outside your house cannot enter inside. It can roam in, right? එයාට ඇතුළ එළියේ කැරකි ඉන්න පුළුවන්, but cannot come inside. If a robber come, right? කවුරු හරි මේ හොරෙක් ආවොත් එයාට හම්බෙන්නේ ඒ privilege. ඒ privilege මයි. එළියේ තියෙන privileges ටික විතරයි. Not other things. But let's say you have a privilege. You have a key. ඔයාට key එකක් තියෙනවා. එහෙම වෙලාවක robber කෙනෙක් ඔයාව අල්ලගත්තොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? He will also get the key. Understood?
Yeah.
Right? So it is not good to give key to a small child. Normally, are we getting keys from parents? Normally not.
No.
Are we getting keys of the vehicle? Normally not. Normally
We
not.
never
Why?
get to even touch them.
Right? Normally not. The reason is, if you get that, if you are vulnerable, right? You are vulnerable means you are weak. You are small. You are weak. If someone is trying to cheat you and get that thing, then everyone will be affected. Therefore, so internet environment is also safe. If you are using highest privilege account, if you are using high privilege accounts, right, then if a virus comes, it will also get that privileges. ගොඩාක් වැඩි privilege. දැන් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ෆයිල් මකන්න, format කරන්න, delete කරන්න, ඕන කෙනෙක්ගේ ඕනම password එකක් බලන්න. එහෙම පුළුවන් එකකට hacker කෙනෙක් ආවොත් එයාටත් ඒ ඔක්කොම පුළුවන් වෙනවා. හැබැයි ඔයාලට ඒ මොකුත් බෑ. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ෆයිල් read කරන්න විතරයි. ෆයිල් කියවන්න විතරයි. ඒ වෙලාවේ hacker කෙනෙක් ආවොත් ඉතින් hackerටත් හම්බෙන්නේ ඒකම. ෆයිල් කියවන්න විතරයි. So then you are secured. Understood what I'm telling?
Yes, sir.
Right? Don't access internet with administrator accounts. So we are doing this error. Even university students are doing this. ගොඩාක් අය මේක කරනවා. Administrator accounts වලින් access කරනවා internet. හැබැයි virus එකක් ආවොත් virus එකත් administrator වගේම හැසිරෙන්න ගන්නවා. It can delete files, it can delete format your disk, it can do anything because it is the administrator now. Right? So that is the last point that I have explained. Okay, with that, this topic is over, Pute. So with that, I'm going to stop now. And we discussed about the access control and everything. If you have any unclear points, I can still discuss next day before moving to the next chapter. Okay, then see you all next week. Good
Bye,
night.
sir. Thank you.
Good night, sir. Have a nice day,
Good
sir.
night, sir.
Thank you,
Hi,
sir.
sir. Good night, sir.
Sir.